point guard, standing 6'5", number 3, Carter.
Welcome, everyone, here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. This is Kevin Harlan. Now let's take a look at some of the numbers for him.
In the last 5 games. See the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage, and it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Allen, also Carter out there, and it's Okiki in at the 3, the small forward. Tonight, and I'm looking forward to this break, we're going to see the speed and the skill of NBA guards. 2 of the league's best going head-to-head.
And when I think basketball, I envision guards pushing the tempo, taking threes. The modern NBA has a lot of talent. The pace has never been higher.
To the middle, and he dunks it down.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. Here's Clark, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Personal foul, first team foul.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
An 85% mark from the line. There aren't too many players in the league who are going to sport a much better percentage.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first. And the second free throw, good. Puts one up from 19, and that one is good.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
Sharp pocket and the powerful one-handed slam.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. There's a screen. Green drives in. No good with the layup. Okiki passes to Carter. Down low. It's stolen by Green. To the middle. Pass to Davison. And so just over a minute and a half played. From past the arc. Good on the three-point shot. He's got 5.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. So great for Cooper Flag. Both of his parents were college basketball players.
Yeah, and I love that Cooper's mom calls him String Bean, right? Though at this point, he's a powerful young man, and he also has a twin brother, Ace, who's got some talent as well.
First free throw is good. And what you love about Cooper Flag, GA, he's committed with playing the game the right way.
Yeah, I mean, even back in middle school, he would binge watch the '86 Celtics, a team known for its high IQ.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks. I caught up with the home team's head coach. We spoke and control both ends of the paint. We have to be aware of him at all times, or he's going to take over the game. No doubt Davis will be a factor tonight. Back over to you, Kevin.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Clark inside. 6 on the shot clock. Blocked again. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Left side, Barrett. Pass to Green. To the inside. Inside. Here's Carter. And then Carter with the jam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
Shoots from the right block. Scoring his 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
Ready for your advance team.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Taking a look here at the visitors. They like where they stand right now, perched in that topmost position. Right behind them, just 1 spot down. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Clark finds Carter. Now Clark. Pass to Carter. Here's Okeke. Allen outside. 5 on the clock to the paint. They get it again. Sharp pocket. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Well, defensively, you've got to put a body on him. That guy will ruin you on the offensive glass.
Back to Green. Here's Davison, defended by Carter. And a big-time jam right there.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Clark, left side. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Pass to Green. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Well, unless the defense adjusts, I don't see any change here. He has flat out taken over this game with his scoring.
Here's Clark. Off on the layup.
Using all of that size to create leverage and rip down that board.
Lets it go from 11. And Barrett gets it to go.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
It's time for T-shirts.
While we can, let's have a peek at the league's top foul shooting teams over the course of the last month.
And they've had a lot of success at the free throw line, converting those at a high level. So I'd look for them to continue to attack the rim.
Pass to Okeke. Now Kamen. Here's Okeke. Back to Kamen. It's stolen by Barrett. Inside. Hits the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, it's just an outstanding effort thus far. They've done a great job at both ends.
Pass to Kamen. Here's Sorber. Back to Kamen. And finished off by Kamen.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
To the middle. Here's Springer. Nothing on the board. Connects from three-point range.
3 points. Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Well, so far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
Kamen against Barrett. Back to Kamen. Deflects the pass. Here's Okiki. And right now he's averaging about 7 points a game. Up top, Barrett. Green deciding where to go with it. And it is good! The buzzer! Wow!
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
That's just a great play on his part with the clock winding down.
The first quarter concludes in a... And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Had a feeling this was going to be their strategy coming in. They've got a major size advantage to be able to execute this.
And it's denied. And that's going to be out of bounds. No key possession.
Coming off the floor for your home team, number 25, Flynn Allen.
Here's Allen. Scoreless thus far. And they get it back. And he gets it to go. Here's Davison. Defended by Kamen. It's the three-point bomb.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Kevin. Cameron Johnson stays even. He said, I just try to come in and do my job every game, no matter what that looks like. And as somebody who shoots a lot of threes, some days can be better than others. So you just ride the waves while you can and focus on that next play, the next shot, and your results, they'll be the results. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Allie. Here's Davison, and it's blocked, and it's going to be out of bounds. And they retain possession. And GA, a lot of the best defensive teams in the league have some stout zone looks they can go to. Where do those in a game come in handy?
I mean, often it's a way of challenging opponents to make perimeter shots, but also you want to show different looks just to kind of disrupt the rhythm of a team's offensive flow.
Allen kicks to Carter. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Back to Allen. Clock at 6. Pass to Kamen. And that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession.
Into the lineup for your home team, number 9, Karen Clark.
Carter inside the three-point line. Off the inbound, no good.
He typically dominates that area of the floor. It just didn't drop.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Here's Clark. Oh, that's blocked. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
First team foul.
And he makes the first. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Well, going into a promising draft like this past summer, Greg, are losing teams trying to secure that lottery ticket to the stars?
Well, you look at the last, 4.5 decades worth of champions. Only 5 of those teams were led by a player taken outside the top 7 in the draft. So you can see why teams are trying to draft so high.
Taking a look here at the numbers for Allen. How's the last month of basketball been for him? Averaging 5 points per game, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. And he's a nice scoring threat in their second unit, a guy who provides instant offense.
Well, I just love his mentality and his approach. He is always ready to go when called upon. Yeah, he gives up a few inches to most of his matchups, but his ability to rise above always gives him a chance.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. And they immediately answer back with the dunk.
Ooh, just shook his man loose with a crafty play inside.
And then the dunk just tops it off beautifully. Here's Clark, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And they repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. And that one falls for Clark. Gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Pass to Barrett.
I got yours.
Now here's Green. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
I love how he's taking charge out there. Here, offensively, riding the wave.
Tim, there are a few players who can dominate on both ends, but Anthony Davis is certainly among them.
Yeah, he's one of the most dynamic defenders in the game, Kevin, and offensively, he can hurt you in a multitude of ways, whether it's off the dribble, posting, or facing up.
Now, here's Clark. He's tightly guarded. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Okeke. Releases. It's rebounded by Barrett. Barrett's got his 5th rebound in this one. The drive by... Wow, what a play!
Unbelievable!
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Here's Sorber. Hasn't made one yet. Clark outside. Baseline jumper, and that's good for 2.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
Gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Here's Green. The 17-footer goes down. Green's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, he's going to knock that down if you give it to him. Uncompetitive there defensively.
Well, if you're going to give him that shot, he will take it any time.
Pass to Sorber. 1:41 left in the first half. To the left wing. Clark, left side. Allen outside. Lets it fly. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. To the inside. Oh, he misses the dunk.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
To the wing right side. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Number 7.
20 points for him.
He has been in a great flow tonight, converting at a high rate.
Here's Sorber, guarded by Green. Pass to Clark. Here's Sorber. Allen outside. Now, places from the wing and drills it. 6 points for him. Gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace. Over in the corner, Green over Allen. And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. Delivering the blowout. And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away.
I'm here with PJ Washington. PJ, what will be the key for you guys defensively in the second half?
Thank you, Allie, for that. And folks, we'll be back with you after this short halftime break. So don't go away.
And what better time than now to get caught up on the Rookie of the Year race?
Some great options in there. In fact, these guys might compete for all-star spots for the next few years.
That's a big leap, Kenny. 1 or 2 of them, maybe, but most guys don't ever get to that level.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. For the game at 42%. Carter out there with Allen, and it's Clark in at the power forward. That's the group that David Adelman's going out there with to start the second half. Carter sets the pick for Clark. Down low, Sharpakata, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barron.
Your home team.
Now here is Carter to the middle. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? Pass to Green. Got a hand on it. Now, here's Clark, guarded closely. Here's Carter. Great D that time from Green.
Well, protecting the rim, plays like that really bolster your defense.
From the low block. Yep, that one goes in there. He's got 22.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And you think of the difference.
Throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. So he gets them both. Gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Carter with the bounce pass. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. And there's the drive. 2 points. That one goes. Carter's got 8.
Well, he's certainly not the reason they're down. If they're going to grab the lead here, more guys are going to have to step up. Beautiful look right there. Led his man perfect.
First personal foul, second team foul.
One shot.
On 2 of 4 here to start the second half. So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
Checking out some numbers for Barrett. How's the last month of basketball been for him? And he's among the top 20 players in three-point field goal percentage. He has been locked and loaded from beyond.
And you noted it. His points per game average is unreal right now. He's literally propping up the team's offense, scoring whenever they need him to. And too much time in the lane, they get called for the 3-second violation.
Away team ball.
On Wednesday and then on Friday.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
Now, here's Green. Defense right on him. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Came in against Barrett. Back to Green. 6 to shoot. Puts up a deep 3. And it's Kamen with the rebound. To the paint. Out to Carter. And finished off by Carter.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. And it's blocked. And so out of bounds it goes. And they'll keep possession. in the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. So the wing on the left. Carter on the wing. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Carter's got 6 in the quarter. Gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Davison, the pass to Barrett. Here's Springer. Outside, Green. His three-pointers off the mark.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open three.
To the right side. Kaman a screen. Okeke passes to Kaman. And finished off by Kaman.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Right, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
So, Tim, you ended your NBA career a little bit early because of knee problems, and at 34, you made the transition to broadcasting and have excelled so much. What has that journey been like?
Well, certainly, Kevin, I wish I could have played another handful of years, but you're right. The knee injury forced me into this line of work, and I'm blessed and grateful because I can stay connected to the game. I get to watch it every night with a front row seat, and hopefully I get to make people a little bit smarter about what they're watching.
Oh, you do, believe me. You definitely do.
Like it's the weekend.
Teams changing it up here. Let's get some information from the 2K leaderboard. In about the last 10 games in the NBA, during that span, these teams have the most second chance points in the league.
I mean, you love their aggressiveness, not settling for one shot offensively, but really running down those loose boards and converting for extra points.
The first free throw is good.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. There's Okeke, and right now he's averaging about 7 points a game. It's deflected.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
This will be a re-jump.
Pass to Green. There's the screen to the inside. And it's Kaman with the rebound. Kaman's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Sorber. Pass to Okeke.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
A lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
And he knocks down the first one. So both teams making some changes here. That one is no good. Gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements here. Stripped away. Inside. And there's the dunk to finish it off.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. To the wing right side. To the left wing. Just 5 on the clock. Sharpakata. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And a 4-sport athlete, Tim, back in high school. Bruce Brown played basketball, baseball, football, and soccer.
Yeah, Kevin, that's easy to believe when you watch him play. He brings a versatility and a toughness that is much bigger than his 6'4" frame.
Stolen. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. Pass to Allen. Here's Chaparkapa. Not 3 off the mark. A pretty brutal 29% since the break. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. They lead by 13. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the 4th quarter. A chance now to hear Jason Kidd talking to his team moments ago.
Good D, good pull. Understand something, 1 shot, 1 rebound, and let's go. We take care of the ball, get good shots, and get back on defense. Keep talking.
Efficiency, fundamentals, that's what I'm hearing from Jason Kidd right there.
Yeah, and there's a toughness to the way they're playing right now, and they're communicating. That's what Coach wants to keep seeing.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Right wing. Pass to Barrett. They set the pick. Lock at 6. Takes a 3. And he's good on the 3 ball. He's got 27.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
One more miscommunication at the defensive end. Just brutal. It can't happen. Now, he's been reliable tonight, but that's certainly not the case for his team in general.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. It's Clark with the rebound. 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Picked him clean. It's 2-on-1. And laid in to finish the break.
Great effort and gets in a little razzle-dazzle at the end of that one.
Well, he had the spotlight. Why not add a little flair?
Carter right side. Clark outside. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
A play like that can absolutely take the wind out of your sails. Just a tough break.
Both teams will make substitutions. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. Outside, Barrett. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. And the shot goes down.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Now, here's Clark. Not a lot of room. It's blocked. And that one ends up out of bounds. No keep possession.
Coming on the floor for your home team, number 15. Number 15.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
Drops in the layup for 2. He has 31.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Carter, the pass to Okiki. And here is Kamen. Pass to Carter. And it's denied. And that goes out of bounds. And they retain possession.
Substitution for the away team. Number 2, Keon Green.
Clark outside. Six on the shot clock. Kamen inside. Barrett covering. And they couldn't get the shot off in time. That's a 35-second shot clock violation. Gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. 18 feet out. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
Clark left side. Pass to Kamen. Here's Okiki. Now, here's Clark. To the middle. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Here's Davison, defended by Carter. From 11 feet away, bank shot, no good. Gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. No good from Clark. Gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Good.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Tim, the NBA is always changing, but any predictions for the league that you kind of feel we're going to see around the corner?
Yeah, Kevin, I just think the influx and the impact of international players is going to be even stronger going forward. I think a lot of guys have seen the success that those players have had in the NBA, and hopefully it inspires even more great players internationally to want to play this great game.
And for a short time you played overseas, you saw a lot of them firsthand.
I sure did, and I was in France well before the French influx really hit this league, but I knew then that was the goal.
Here's Springer. And they cash in right away with the quick shot.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
And we've got a timeout from David Adelman. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. It's now time to take a look at our player of the game.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed.
It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. Down low, pass to Keenan. The baseline jumper goes down.
Really.
Here's Davison. Now, here's Barrett, defended by Kamen. Over to the left wing.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside, Green. Barrett setting a pick for Green. And stolen by Kamen. And they're moving it up. Green with the rebound. Gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. Off with the layup. Gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Out to the right wing. Pass to Okiki. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Just 30% from the field here in the fourth. Greg, we've had a couple of NBA Cups in the book already. What have you thought of it so far?
A little added excitement and interest early in the regular season, and I'm all for it. Between that and the play-in, I think the NBA's done a great job to kind of make every part of the calendar relevant.
Clock at 4. Elbow shot is on the way. Springer pulls it in. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To the paint. To the left side wing. Barrett setting a pick for Green. And it's Barrett penetrating. Oh, and the jam by Barrett.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
It is never easy to win on the road, but they rose to the challenge.
Here's Sorber. And so the road team gets the W in this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg. Great job. Thanks for that, Alan. And that'll do it, folks. Along with Tim.